Take your best shot.
What's going on, guys and gals? Welcome to Good Real Hunting. It's your boy Brad. The Brett man's over there somewhere, probably doing silly ass shit. We're going to see here in a little bit. But tonight, on Happy Thursday night, we're going to be tearing it up. We're going to be doing it with the Michael Myers. Because last week we did Jason. This week we got Michael Myers on tap. Going to be going through all the different looks of Mikey Boy Myers, who used to live down the street. And it's going to be fun, just like last week. Last week we did the looks, we did the portrayal, all that good stuff. Same rules apply tonight. It's going to be great. Bertie, what the hell? I knew it. Quit doing weird shit. You got to quit doing it. Don't touch your nipples. No. Keep the nipples out of this. Okay. Welcome to Good Will Hunting. It's your boy Brad. And tonight, I'm going to be tearing it up with Michael Myers.
Hey, what's going on, man? Where have you been?
Hey. Oh, I've been here. What about yourself?
You've been here? You haven't been doing any strange shit lately, have you?
Not as much as you have.
What have I been doing? I just got here.
Yeah, don't be teasing. Don't be.
Why my nipples sore?
I wonder why.
Anyways, but what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Good Real Hunting here. I'm just fucking around here. So let's go ahead and get down to business because, Brad, here when we do the Patreon section, dude, we got some brand new numbers. We got brand new members we have to shout out.
A new member of the NWO?
We found the third and the fourth man. Well, technically,
yeah.
We found the third man and the fourth woman. Let's just say it that way. So, all right. But before we get to them, let's get to the people in the chat here. We got Avery. What's going on there, Avery? How are you doing? Just popping up a little pumpkin. And if you're those YouTube members, do me a favor, show off those Michael Myers emojis because they need to figure out what they're missing with that YouTube membership. Yeah. Chester, what's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? We got La Mantra. What's going on? And Brian, as I'm going down this, please do not have the UT game on in the background because you're a jinx. My mom officially has claimed that you're a jinx.
I didn't watch it because I knew. Are they losing?
No, you watched the Florida game. I'm talking about the SEC.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not messing with it anymore.
We're winning so far, so don't watch.
I'm not going to watch. I'll catch the replay.
All right, we got a bunch. We got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? How are you doing? Good Real Hunting. Those ass hats have posted the official bracket of the real March Madness available now. Fill out your brackets, screenshot it, send it to us for a chance at a $25 gift card. It's free. It's easy. What are you waiting for?
I mean, it's pretty free, but it might not be easy. Because who knows what's going to happen when we start eliminating.
Zodiac Z, what's going on there, Zodiac? How are you doing? Rosie, my dear, throwing out a pumpkin. And since you threw out a pumpkin, we'll throw out a rose for you. All those Halloween roses belong to you, my dear, and hopefully all is going well. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? I know there's a lot of people. We got Cole. What's going on there, Cole? How are you doing? And speaking of Cole, he says, I still remember as a kid, though, when Michael watched down the stream and ended up in that guy's hobbit hole. I thought that was awesome. Now, Cole, that was Brad that did that.
Hey, I did try it. Michael did it better. No, I did it better. Who am I kidding? But I don't know. I mean, it worked out. I mean, he got fed fuck a year. Cole, I want to know why your picture's a water spigot. That's what I want to know.
I just now realized that. I thought, honestly, that was like him, like with his leg out and all that, just being weird, but that's even weirder. But guess what? That's our boy Cole, and we love him for that.
Could be his leg.
If you just put your mind to it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else we got in here? I'm just checking. Chicka chow. Brooke, what's going on there, Brooke? One of our ranch women along with Rosie. Brooke, how are you doing? Go Falls so far. Let's see here. We got Veronica. What's going on there, Veronica? How are you doing? We got your Indian. How you doing? Brad throwing out the EMF 5s out there. So if we have an EMF 5, that means our stream's a kicking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and Brother Fluff says, "Fuck y'all." Well, that's a lovely way to start. I just had to sit for an Applebee's.
Oh, the irony! I love it.
I love it. Ooh, and I love what's getting ready to come up here, Brad. You're going to love that too. But one moment, we are going to get to that amazing super chat. Gene, what's going on there, Gene Whitcomb? How are you doing? We got Rogue Reviews. What's going on there, Rogue? How are you doing? She's been killing it over on her channel with some great content. And we got the Michael Myers emojis in the chat, so that's badass. So great job. Let's see here. That's how it works. That's why the B-ball team can't make it to the Final Four. That's right, because Brad's fucking watching.
Dude, if I watch a game, they all have the most incredible wins all season. Buzzer beaters, taking down #1 teams, all kinds of stuff. But the second I watch them, they're ass. So I don't do it anymore.
Maybe don't watch football. I'm just kidding. I'm joking with you. Destiny, what's going on there, my fellow Yellow Jacket fan? I've officially
get the fuck out. All right, hold on a second.
I'm ready to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch that brand new episode.
Of course you are. Of course you are. This is
I got to go to work and then be productive at work while watching Yellow Jackets. So. Yeah. But Destiny, what's going on there? I know we got the Servians on tonight. I think they're doing their finale tonight. So have fun with that. Shit. I knew I fucked that up. But Destiny, what's going on? Thank you for hanging out for us until that season finale comes on. And we got the Pumpkin King, a $19 super chat, dude. Pumpkin King, it's been a long time, my friend. So I guess we got to do more Halloween content because that's the only time I see you. But you know what? I know life is busy, and we super appreciate your amazing $20 super chat. With that, Brad, Halloween's your baby. How about you pick the super chat for this occasion?
Let's see. It's been a while since I've seen our media assets, but let's see if we have anything. Thank you, Pumpkin King. When Halloween is here, the pumpkin comes knocking. So let's see what we got, if anything.
Big pumpkins popping, the little things are dropping.
Yeah, that one. Dude, how about we do this one, man? How about we do this one right here? Oh, wait, where did it go? Oh, shoot.
What the hell?
What is this one?
It sounds like me go. It looks like me go.
You know what? That's fitting with St. Patrick's Day being Monday, so that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though we're a couple of days late because we're a bunch of asshats. But Pumpkin King, seriously, Fo, thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah, thanks so much. And what's this? It's something over there. Yeah.
What's this? Severance. All right, I'll do what my mom taught me. Severance. All right, Surgeons. Okay, good talk.
Servergens.
I'm just kidding.
That's the Cinemax version.
Oh, shit. What's the OnlyFans section? Vanderhoff, what's going on there, Vanderhoff? How are you doing? Ooh, you got a massive headache right there with that freaking plasma ball.
Yeah, I thought that was a coconut this whole time, dude. I thought that was
dude. No, that's the Phantasm ball.
Is that a marble?
A sphere. No, it's a sphere.
Ah,
dude,
this whole time he's been commenting for like years, it seems, and I always thought that was a coconut. I thought he was just about to get hydrated.
Oh, we'll pull out the coconut.
Yeah, you still got rum in that thing or what?
Yeah, still do.
Smells like the
odds. Sergeant Shitty Pickle, what's going on there, Sergeant? How are you doing? All right, we are 10 minutes in. We need to get things going. So let me thank the Patreons real quick. I bet Brad will explain the tiers, and we'll get going. These are real hunters. The Patreons, they're the official backbone of this channel. And we want to spend this time to thank Carrie B and Jack Hendricks for being our brand new real hunters, for joining, I believe, the tier 1. I think Jack might be the 6-star one. I'll double check on that. But regardless, folks, you all are awesome for joining us. Welcome to the Real Hunter family. Brad, any thoughts?
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate the support. We love to see it, man, and it helps. And we finally did a Patreon stream last week, and we're going to be doing some more here soon because we got a new segment that we're kicking up and an idea how to incorporate that into Patreon. So it's going to be really cool.
And we're going to reamp those perks, too, so be on the lookout for that. And if you want to join Carrie B and Jack Hendricks into the Real Hunter Fan Club on Patreon, the Patreon link is in the description down below. Click that link, select any tier to your heart's desire, so you all could be a Real Hunter today. But just in case the Patreon size scares you, we got YouTube memberships as well. So also, if you want to be a Real Hunter on the YouTube side of things, a nun hat will be included for free, and along with one of those tight nipple shirts.
Yeah, buddy.
So, which also Car B, who is also Carrie B, has joined that as well. So we're definitely super appreciative of her for joining both YouTube and Patreon. But you know, with the YouTube memberships, you get that one little advantage. For as low as 99 cents, you can access emojis, earn badges, much, much more. So you all could be real hunters today.
Yeah, and if you can't do those things, just being here, liking the video, subscribing, all this stuff helps out as well. So we appreciate it, as always.
And like Brooke says, tickle that like button because it feels good when you tickle. Sergeant Shitty, Diddy Kong Racing over Mario Kart 64. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Dude, well, here's the thing, though.
You
Diddy
son
Kong
of a bitch.
Racing, listen, Diddy Kong Racing, I used to love, but I haven't played it since I was probably 8. It's not one that they put on Switch or anything, I don't think. I don't think it's on there. So that would be a fun one to revisit, though.
Oh, did you hear that, Sergeant Shitty? It's not on the Switch, but Mario Kart is. And guess what? How many
let's
more
be
Mario
real, though.
Kart games are there than Diddy Kong Racing games?
But let's be real, though. The Mario Kart 64 is, man, I mean, as fun as it was, I never go back and play that because the new versions are far superior. But but I would go back and play Diddy Kong just because there's no other Diddy Kongs to play, you know. So I would play it. I don't remember. I can't say which one's better because I don't remember how intricate the Diddy Kong Racing was. But I remember being stuck on the side of a racetrack for hours one day because I couldn't get back on the road. So it was cool, man. It was fun.
Well, I'll tell you this. Of course, you like to play with your Diddy Kong.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else, though. Banjo-Kazooie. I think it rivals Super Mario 64.
Dude,
I mean, I'm not saying it's
commercials. The commercials are the best. Where he jumps out the plane, he goes, "Woo!"
The commercials were great.
Kazooie?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, it rivals it. I wouldn't say it beats it, per se, but I love some Banjo-Kazooie.
Did you just say beat it?
No, don't bust it. No.
Beat it. They're going to get you beat it. Anyways, we got Jamie Hart's in the chat. But what's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? How's my dance moves right there?
About the same as always, Birdie.
You suck. Hey, Marcus is waiting, though. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, let me get that video uploaded real quick.
No, please don't. Car B, speaking of Carrie B enjoying the Patreon YouTube membership, there she is. Love the channel. Glad to join my first live. Welcome. And of course, Stacey's already started the trend. I'm sure everybody else will follow. She is new. Her first live, her first real experience with the good real fellas and the real hunters in the chat. So please make our newest Patreon and YouTube member. Please make her feel welcome.
Absolutely. Welcome. You picked a good night to jump in. We're talking to Michael Myers. It's always a good time to talk Michael, you know, especially in March.
I did not move like a jellyfish, even though I am a little jelly. But
you were like not the jellyfish, but the jelly that just floats.
Like in the jar of jam?
The one that doesn't have the actual tentacles.
Oh. I did my best, okay? I just try to do my shit, man. So, but yeah, we're going to start Michael Myers March. How about that, Brad? Does that sound good to you in the 21 people in the chat right now?
I always love alliteration, man. Always love it.
All righty. And Destiny, to answer that question real quick, just the regular grape jelly is my
Grape. It's
favorite.
got to be grape, yeah.
It's
I made
gotta
my
be
own
grape.
Uncrustables the other day. They turned out fantastic.
Oh, dude, have you seen the hidden hack for the Uncrustables?
Uncrustables?
Yeah. Do you know the hidden hack?
Depends on what it is.
You know what it is? You grab one, you put a wooden stick in there, and you deep fried that son of a bitch.
What do you put a stick in an Uncrustable for?
Because you're kind of supposed to treat it like a dessert corn dog in a way.
Yeah. Well, I made so here's the thing though. For those of
But
you
yeah,
who don't know,
of course you flour it and everything, and then you deep fry it. So it's kind of like a deep fried Oreo, but it's a deep fry Uncrustable.
I haven't done that, but I did this on Amazon or whatever. You can get a $10 Uncrustable maker. You take a loaf of bread, you make your own Uncrustables, you throw them in the freezer. It's the same, 100%. Did it the other day. Fantastic. I had my first one yesterday, or actually 2 days ago. Same as an Uncrustable, exact same. Love it. It's money. It's way cheaper, and it holds in the freezer just as well. You just sit it out, you thaw it for 30 minutes, good to go. Love it. And then with the extra bread that you save on the edges, you can make French toast casserole. I saw that on a TikTok. It works.
Send that send that Amazon link to me, please, after the show, please, because I am fat and I need to enjoy my treats.
Hey, Uncrustables are money, man. I'm money.
Oh, and Destiny fucks with Uncrustables. Just be sure to use protection. No, I'm just kidding. So let's see here. But no, I could kill for Uncrustables any day of the week. Hot, cold, yes, no, in, out, up, down. When it's wrong, when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make out. Yeah, Katy Perry, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
what is going on tonight, dude? What is all this?
Okay, I don't know, but I'm going to be gone. Brad, explain your deal. Too loose.
Yes.
Okay,
here we go.
Let me enlarge it. Bam!
Please do. Here's our Michaels that we're going to be tearing up tonight. We got everything from Halloween 78 all the way up to Halloween Ends, of course, and then plus the spinoffs. We got a couple different ones for Halloween H2O. We got a couple for Halloween Rob Zombie. And I think we got a couple even for Rob Zombie Halloween 2, if I'm not mistaken. The tiers are...
One from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
All right, well, we got the same tiers from last week. Instead of Michael, it's Jason. Or instead of Jason, it's Michael. At the bottom, we always have dog shit from a horse's ass. Then moving on up, we got weak-ass Michael. In the middle, it's a Michael that gets the job done. Up from that, we got kick-ass Michael. And then at the top, we got peak Michael. So going to be a good time. We're going to see how all these fit in. I know where a couple of them are going to fit in. We'll see where the rest go.
Do you want me to enlarge this?
Always.
Okay.
No, it's good. It's good. Don't enlarge it. It's good.
Well, that's what she said. But all right. So you sure that's good? Because I don't mind doing one more.
I think it's money. If the people in the chat have an issue with it, it's still money. It's money, Bert.
But we'll just do it with that. And Brad, do you want to do how we did last week and just go from the very beginning of the franchise to the end of the franchise?
Yeah, why not? We can do that. And you get things rolling with the first one, and I will be right back as you get started.
Well, Brad, you're not going to come back. Brad, don't go. Motherfucker. Hey, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. So we're the first Michael we're going to tackle. We're going to go from 78 all the way up to the end of Halloween Ends. So I'll start off with the original Halloween from 1978, which is, where is that Michael, where is he? Okay, he's on the top row, all the way down, second to the last on the right, where he's in the closet right there. We all know the closet scene from the original Halloween 1978. And Brad, there you are, there you back. But yes, this Michael, guys, come on. It's peak tier. This is the one that started all the original shape with how he was used in this movie. And then when it's time for him to be brutal, he's freaking brutal in all the best ways. I absolutely love this Michael Myers. Nick Castle, the king of kings of the Michael Myers. It's peak.
Yeah, of course it's peak. Nobody else is going to say anything otherwise, I don't think. Yeah, that one, there's really no reason to spend a lot of time on it because it is just the best that we've ever had when it comes to Michael. And it'll never be topped, honestly. The originality of it and everything, I mean, for its time especially, is something that really stands out. So, yeah, give us Michael Myers, 1978, peak.
Peak. You got it. And Brad, are you trying to recruit for Phasmophobia right now? Are you really trying to be an unprofessional and we're trying to recruit right now? Because we do that. We don't do that on Good Real Hunting.
Of course I'm trying to recruit, Bertie. I'm trying to recruit. I'm always recruiting. Recruiting never ends.
Because she doesn't even know what that is. Would you please explain the beauty of Phasmophobia real quick?
That's a story for another time. But in short, it's a game where you hunt ghosts. But yes, I digress.
And it's scary as shit.
It's scary. It's a fun one. It's a good time. And you learn a lot about ghosts and demons for that matter. And jinns and obakes and a lot of other things.
Obake, that he used to be in his human form, Balake.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist. So you could legitimately be in the Poltergeist movie. And more importantly of all, we're also recruiting Braden and Chad to play too. So you're the last one we got to recruit.
Yes.
So, and Brad, it's for free, right?
Dude, Jamie Hart's playing Phasmo, man. Yeah, we got to get her in on that. Look at that. She loves it, man. You can play an hour for free. You can play an hour for free, but then it's only $20 though after that.
And trust me, it is well worth $20.
Definitely got my money's worth. I've been playing it like nonstop ever since Cole got me on.
By the way, thank you for paying for us. And so let's see here. Is Chris going to be here tonight? Unfortunately, that mofo is sick. And we just told him to get rested up for the real March Madness next week. So I learned that about 5 minutes into the show. He tried to take a quick nap to get on here. But unfortunately, he just was not feeling up to par. So Chris sends out his apologies.
Right, you are, Ted.
So there was also 2 more people that jump in. If we'll get into the Halloween 2 from 1981. Herbert, I think I said hello to you, but just in case, hello, Herbert. How are you doing, my friend? And I saw the other one here.
Eli
Cortez. What's going on there, Eli? How are you doing? Oh, and Mega Cat. What's going on there, Mega Cat? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Yeah. You know what? Keep that comment real there. Keep that comment real quick.
What the hell's going on right here, Bertie? We got lists to get through.
Okay, you know what? How about this? Keep it up real quick, and you talk about Halloween 2, which
all right, let's do it.
Where is he? He's that jolly good fellow right there.
Halloween 2 is also Peak Michael. This is one that's the same mask as Halloween 78. Dick Warlock comes in to portray his ass. He gives his own persona. He walks a little bit slower, a little bit more robotic. I dig it. And obviously, we at the end of the movie, we get the iconic shot we see here in the picture, the bleeding eyes move that we get from Michael Myers. So, yeah, I like Dick a lot, and I would have put it up at peak Michael Myers. I love the look of it, too, especially like that red light sequence at the end of the movie where he's like, coming out of the hospital and stuff. There's a couple scenes in the movie where it looks a little goofy, but in general, I think it's peak. It's peak.
It's peak for you. I'll be honest. It was going to me, it is a kick-ass Michael, in my opinion, until we got the freaking bleeding eyes at the very end of the movie, and he walked out of a flaming fucking room. If that's not peak Michael Myers, I don't know what the hell is, man. So I'll just go ahead and join you in that club that this Michael Myers, not the best look in the world, but he absolutely deserves that tier of peak Michael.
Yeah. And you know what? I love the look, actually, because it's the same. It just feels so closely connected to the first movie. And as someone who's such a big fan of the first movie, this always just makes me feel right at home with Halloween 2 as well. So I love it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And Desi, I got even a better idea. I'll message to you later on. Maybe we can do a stream to talk about Yellow Jackets. Maybe.
Well, would you get the fuck out of here, Bertie, with this Yellow Jackets?
Sorry, I just like pissing Brad off. Pissing Brad off.
This motherfucker, dude.
I'm sorry. Hey, he pisses me off with Burger King, so I gotta piss him off with True Detective and my lack of. But all right, we're going to Halloween 3. Is that correct?
Yeah. No.
I was just tricking. I was testing you. I'm messing with you. But we are going to move on to Halloween 4, the return of Michael Myers, and there's 2 masks that he represents in this movie, and we're going to go with the first one we actually see. And that's good old Bandage Myers right here. Do you see that, Brad? That badassery of a mask right there, which I wish they would have kept that the bandage look throughout the entire process. So that's why for me, I'm calling this a badass Michael right here because he was freaking brutal. Killed those 2 ambulance workers in that ambulance truck, and he also got that good kill at the workshop right there.
Yeah, no, I love the bandage look of Michael in Halloween 4. So I'd join you. It kicks ass. It's really the most unique look of the. I'd say for maybe Rob Zombie's orange mask, which we'll get to here in a little bit. It's the most unique look of the bunch, and it's really effective. It makes sense. It works well. He's creepy as hell with it. So yeah, give it to me. Kicks ass with that version of it.
All right, and Brad. Lastly, and I'll get back to full swing here. Once you stop this and pray at night.
Hey, speaking of Pray at Night, I learned this today. I live now about 2 hours, an hour and a half from the filming location.
Fuck, yes you do. I totally
story.
forgot that you live at that site. You son of a bitch. You know what that means. I got to come up.
Well, you can go over there, but I'm not going to join you.
But you motherfucker, I swear.
It's a vacant trailer park with no trailers in it, Birdie. What is there to see?
Well, because they got to preserve those trailers into the Horror Movie Hall of Fame, dude. That's where they're at.
There's no trailers there. It's just a field with some road in the middle of it.
Just use your mind.
The pool's there, though.
Hey, that's all I need was the freaking swimming pool. Because how's it feel, Brad? How does it fucking feel?
It doesn't feel good. Every time somebody talks about this movie, it doesn't feel very good, Birdie. Let me tell you that.
Okay, well, do you know how it really fucking feels? To stare at this fucking mask right here. Which I'll be honest with you. Actually, you know what? It's not my turn. It's your turn. I apologize.
Yeah, I think we're about to go in the same direction, though. The mask for Halloween 4 has grown on me. See, growing up as a kid, I never even paid any attention to how wacky this mask will look. I just, hey, it's Michael Myers. I like it. It's awesome. Never even really thought about it being different. Like, it honestly just didn't even register until I watched it like later in life, and I was like, this mask is not right. It is goofy. It's weird. But I will say over the last several years, it has grown on me a little bit. It at least doesn't ruin the movie for me anymore. I'm not saying I like it super well. It's not anything that I love or anything. It still is. It detracts from the movie a little bit because, obviously they have the cover. The poster for this movie has the classic mask from '78. I would say it gets the job done, though. It doesn't completely ruin the movie. It detracts it a little bit, but it's not something that ruins it by any means. So yeah, it gets the job done for me. It's solid enough. I think honestly, it's not the mask. Oh, you'll say it. I know you're going to say it, so I'll leave it at for you. But you go ahead.
I'll just bring up my joke I said from last week, Brad. At least he ain't wearing any hockey pads.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking because he actually is wearing hockey pads. So that's why he can't be a badass Michael Myers. But he does get the job done. Is that what you went with as well, Brad?
That's where I went with it. Yeah.
Okay, just want to double check because he does get the job done because the mask doesn't bother me. It used to bother the shit out of me. The next one bothers the shit out of me. But this one, it has grown on me. I'm actually just more accepting to the look. Do I prefer the mask from the poster? Absolutely. But this mask, it's not that distracting anymore. He still does a lot of badass things with that mask on, especially that one scene, Brad, where he turns blind for a second. Because we got to give the allusions to that. Just trying on that... just a man can get. But just the horror icon he can get is what I call that product. But he gets the job done.
And George P. Wilbur did a good job. I mean, aside from the shoulder pads, I think he did a good job portraying Michael for the most part. I mean, he did a solid job, I think, in this movie. He does better in 6, which we'll get to in a little bit. But I think, I mean, all the emotions are there, I think, when he's sitting up on the bed in the nightmare. That's actually one of the creepiest scenes I remember as a kid.
Yeah, you see that picture right there.
Yeah, the nightmare sequence with Jamie when the lightning strikes and he pops up.
Oh,
that made me think, like, for years when I was a kid, that every time the lightning struck, that's when the boogeyman would be in the corner. And it's all thanks to this nightmare sequence, which was done really well. So, yeah, I think he had a lot of good moments in this. And, yeah, solid.
Hell yeah. And where's Cole's comment? Because I didn't know about this. Cole, I forgot. Wait a minute. Sorry. Wrong comment. By the way, I've been to the cat lady's house in Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, nice. Where's that at? Because that shit... Oh, it's Florida probably, right? Because that's where the whole movie was filmed at, I think.
Yeah, please let us know, Cole. And also, Brad, we need to do this for a skit. We need to recreate the scene at the pool. I got the mask over here. Destiny could be Bailey Madison. We need to recreate that scene.
I'm not doing any scenes from Strangers Pray at Night, Birdie.
Brad, just do it, okay?
You're
making me do a Ouija board at 2,500 subscribers, so you can owe me this one.
That's only so we can find out how old the ghost is, Birdie. That's
Brad,
important.
We can do that on a fucking video game, okay? So important. All right. Well, but Dina, what is important is this piece of shit of a mask right here.
Oh, what Halloween 5?
The fuck is this mask from Halloween 5, or as a lot of people call it, and I know Brad loves to hear it every single time, Nicolas Cage, Michael Myers mask right there. Nicolas, because he kind of does look like Nicolas Cage for some odd reason. But who we kidding, guys? This mask and this Michael in general is dog shit from a horse's ass. He has... Okay, you know what? I take that back because he does have a badass kill with a scythe, and I always have to give a little bit credit for that. So I'm going to go with weak ass Michael for this one. The mask, dog shit from a horse's ass, but we're not doing mask. We're doing the entire existence of Michael. So he's a weak ass Michael to me.
He's actually neck full Cage because you can see his neck untucked there the whole time. It looks fucking stupid as hell. You know, this was actually modeled after Greg Nicotero, I think's his name. That did Walking Dead special effects for a while. And you can kind of see it a little bit. But, you know, I think there's nothing I like about this Jason or this Michael in the movie. The mask is the worst, I think, in the entire franchise. I mean, I'm looking down here. Aside from maybe the CGI mask we'll talk about here in a little bit, it's the worst in the franchise. It is the Michael sucks ass. He's weak ass. He's floating down rivers. You know, he's hiding behind trees and shit, and like not in the middle of the daytime, not doing a really good job. You can still see his legs. I hate this fucking Michael with a passion. He cries. He takes his mask off and he cries at one point. That was goofy as hell.
I forgot about
so
that.
Give me dog shit from a horse's ass all day for this mask.
I'm gonna have to meet you there because I totally forgot about the fucking tears. And if you're gonna be a horror icon, you don't fucking cry. So dog shit from horse's ass.
Yeah, dude. I don't like it. That's the one that's like, you know, and it had potential. Because I honestly think, you know, if they would tuck the neck in, it could have worked a little bit better. But the way that it looks is just funny. It takes me out of it every time. All you can see is that big white blur at times when he's creeping around houses and stuff. But he's not really like, remember that time he's in the coat hanger or the closet?
In the closet?
Which honestly, like, was kind of creepy. It was kind of creepy, but the way that he was like, he just looked was so fucking stupid that it takes you out of it. I mean, it could have been creepy, man, if they did it right, but they didn't do it right. So get him out of here.
Yeah, but tuck the fucking flaps in for fuck's sakes. That's what Sergeant Shitty says. And Veronica asks, how many subscribers do you have? Well, Veronica, let me get that answer to that question real quick. Because we did get 2 new subscribers the other day. We're at so far 1,540 subscribers. So we need 460 to get to 2,000, which will be the greatest Real Horror Awards of all time, where we do every over 90 categories of the best in horror movies. And then once we get to 2,500, I'm not sure how Brad talked me into this. I'll do a Ouija board live
at Brett's house.
Yeah, unfortunately, damn it, I keep forgetting that. I was hoping you forget.
Well, we'll get the Wednesday one.
Hey, I'll deal with the Wednesday one because that does look badass. So
yeah.
But and Dave McCrae loves Halloween 5. I think you're being sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah. Okay. With the ha-ha-has at the end, I think.
Okay, good. Because I remember a stream where he just literally just rips Halloween 5 a new one.
It was a video. That was the video that like made his channel take off.
Map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So good for him. We love Dave McCrae. It's me, Bailey's chapters 1 and 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. I went on that one. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I went on that one. So you're going to be doing Halloween 6 right here.
Dude, I love this one. George P. Wilbur reprises the role from 4, comes back in. He's put on some weight. He's a little bit bulkier. He's more badass in this movie. This is, I think at this point in the franchise, this would have been the most brutal version of Michael Myers that we'd ever seen. Just, with the way the movie opened with him sticking that chick on a spike and then twisting that dude's neck around 360, and all that cool stuff was crazy as hell. Yeah, I mean, I love it. And they actually do some decent. Now the movie's a mess, and I still get enjoyment out of it. Paul Rudd's there as Tommy Doyle. The movie's a mess, but Michael, they did so well in this movie. Like, he was a fucking force to be reckoned with, man. And you did not want to be anywhere near this guy. He was scary. There was that scene where Kara's looking through the window into her house, and she sees her brother and his girlfriend getting slayed up there in her bedroom. That was great. He was intimidating. I wouldn't put it up on the same tier as the OG Michael, but I would absolutely put him in Kick-Ass Myers, dude.
Okay, and I would also put him in Kick-Ass Myers as well, because, dude, first off, look at this shot right here. Do you see the lighting right there? Because I felt like that's what Halloween 6 really did a great job, was the lighting, to really just show Michael when it's time to show Michael, dude. So I love this shot right here. He has a lot of badass kills in this movie, even though, unfortunately, he killed Jamie Lloyd, which I'm not too happy with, and I don't like the cult shit. Like, it's just a big, ginormous mess, that whole cult shit. But I will never diss my boy Michael right here. He's not peak Michael for me, but Kick-Ass Michael is just as good. So give me Kick-Ass Michael for Halloween 6.
I love it. I love it. That one was shot out in Arizona, right? Too?
In the Zona?
Arizona, I think that's where the movie was shot at. But they make it aside from the big ass mountains in the background.
I know of an Arizonian that I can ask.
Yeah, but aside from the big ass mountains in the background, I think that they did a pretty good job of matching the tone of the first movie, like not the tone, but the vibe, the atmosphere. The first, Utah. Brooke says Utah, so yeah, somewhere out there. But yeah, that's I think all things considered with the location, they did a good job of making it feel right, making it feel like
and a great atmosphere too.
Yeah, absolutely. You could buy that street the Myers house itself doesn't.
I could buy a street.
Well, yeah, if you're on Monopoly.
How much?
Yeah.
Oh, 60. Monopoly. Okay, I was about to say, where can I go buy a street? Of course, I'm going to name it Bert Street.
I bet you would. It sounds like Sesame Street. But anyway, there's a damn. So the Myers house in the movie doesn't obviously look anything like the original Myers house. It's better than 5. But the street that the house is on, you could buy it's in the same town as from the first movie. Absolutely. Absolutely. They did a good job with it.
No, I agree with that. I had another comment here. Just as a suggestion with the Ouija board idea, we should watch a Ouija while we do it.
Oh, hell no, not the first one, but I'll do the second one.
Okay, how about, would the second one work with you? Because, hey, we'll meet you halfway.
I just said it would work with me. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, I know. I'm talking about trying to get to watch the origins of Ouija versus the original.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said.
I'm down. Okay, absolutely. Yes, the first one. Wait.
The first one? Wait. No, the second one, Bertie.
The second one. No, that's what Destiny's saying. I was like, I want to watch the second one. Where's the
the second one. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Destiny, is that okay with you?
Why are you asking that? Since when is Destiny part of Good Real Hunting, Bertie? Why are you asking her if it's okay with her?
Back from the dead when we used to do it, so.
God dang.
But hey, even Sergeant Shady Pickle says a Ouija board, Ouija 2. Damn it, we're not going to get it because she's keep on saying the first one. So,
Bertie.
So what about Ouija 2?
Let me tell you something about Good Real Hunting.
Yeah.
We create our own rules, Bertie.
Well, they are our Patreons and YouTube members, so they get a good voice into it. So, yeah. Suck it. But no, please let it be the second one. I will fight for that. Okay.
Yes.
So let's get back to it.
The second one.
The second one, please. Speaking of the second ones, we don't have any second ones, so we decided to open up a brand new timeline at this point, and we got 3 Michael Myers masks to talk about. This one, I do not know the order of operations on this.
Yeah, okay, I do. So we did not include the one from the beginning of the movie because that's the same as the Halloween 6 mask. We already ranked that high. It's really good. It's a sexy looking mask. But we did include like the main one we see, which is right there on the left. We got the weird ass alien one, which is over there towards the right, and we got the CGI one. The CGI one we can go ahead and talk about. I think we can both agree that's dog shit from a horse's ass. Should have never been in the movie, right?
Easy.
And then we could probably go ahead and move to the alien one, which I think again is probably dog shit from a horse's ass. It looks fucking stupid.
The look is weak ass Michael, but it's still the exact same Michael foe. So I'm gonna have to agree with you. Fake is fake. Dog shit from horse's ass.
Now we can get into the main mask from H2O that we see,
which
the
I'll
most.
let you go.
And this one I don't love it. I think in general I don't really like Michael that much in this movie. He's better than 5. He's better than Halloween 5. I don't like the eye holes. I don't like seeing so much from his eyes. And I don't like the hair either. And I really don't like what's his name? Duran something. I can't remember.
Kevin Durant.
Either way. Kevin Durant, no, it's Brad Lorry. No, Chris Durand, I think is right.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Durants. So it has to be Chris Durand.
Yeah, and it's not. I wouldn't say I don't like him. I think he's fine. I just don't like the way Michael's used in this movie. At the end of the day, I think he's just a little bit too much out there. You see a little bit too much. There's a couple things that I like. I'm going to go ahead. We'll cut it to the chase. I'll go weak ass Michael for this one. A lot of it I'll credit to the hair and the eyeballs.
Yeah. And what's one of the rule, like if you remember this or not, Brad, what is one of my hidden rules for a perfect Michael Myers?
You don't see those eyeballs, Birdie boy.
You damn right you don't. Unless with the exception of Rob Zombie Halloween movies. That's the only exception because I'll explain that later. But yeah, I don't want to see any eyeballs in a regular Michael Myers world universe because it has to be the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. These look more like ass eyes to me, so I totally hate that. I agree with you. The hair, I just don't think he does that many impressive kills in this movie either. I'm just okay on the movie itself. Like the third act, I guess saves it a little bit where Michael doesn't get ahead in life. But I agree with you, Brad. He goes on the weak ass Michael board.
Weak ass Michael, baby. And what's crazy is when I was younger and this movie came out, like I was like, "Oh, this is fucking awesome." But that version of Michael has really dropped for me. It's kind of swapped places with the H2O or H4 mask, I think, in general.
All right, so
and the movie I've actually come to appreciate. Like I go up and forth, back and forth with the movie itself, but the Michael is definitely a weak point.
Definitely a weak point. I got you. But there's be a freaking weak points, and I'm glad Chad's not here for this shit right here. It is called Halloween Resurrection. And can I just say this, though, Brad? Do you see this Michael right here? He actually has a good look in the front right there. Like, again, not the best mask in the world, but at least it's an improvement in my opinion. But one of my other secret rules to a Michael Myers, I need for him to close up the overalls more because I don't want to see his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see that neck shot right there. It's off-putting. That tells me that mask he bought his mask is too short. It just wouldn't fit just right. But he does have some decent kills in this. But again, Halloween Resurrection is a dog shit from horse's ass. But Brian, here's the thing, though. I just now thought of this. I have to put him at dog shit from a horse's ass, only for the simple matter that when freaking Busta Rhymes poke his head, he didn't do anything. That I can never forgive that. So Michael Myers from Resurrection, dog shit from a horse's ass. I can't forgive it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that low because I think in general, it's kind of the opposite of like Halloween 4 and Halloween 6, I should say, not Halloween 4. It's a decent Michael actually, but in a really bad movie. So the movie actually pulls this Michael down a little bit, just because of the situations he's in, the fights he's having with Busta Rhymes, all that stuff. But I think the look's pretty good. It's really not bad, especially this late in the franchise. And now, of course, we finally came to our senses, once Halloween 2018 came out, and we were like, oh, let's just do what we did before and make it work. But this is before then, and they were still changing the mask every fucking movie. And that being said, I think it's actually pretty decent. It sure as hell beats like Jason Part 8 and Nightmare on Elm Street part 8 and all that stuff. So, or part 6, I should say.
I was about to say, I was like, there's no 8 movies in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Technically, there is, but anyway,
well, yeah, lucky guess.
But yeah, so but I'll go weak ass Michael though, just because of the way he's portrayed. I honestly I could almost go get the job done with it, but he's not that bad. The portrayal's not bad, but I just don't like how weak he is in this movie. So I'll go weak ass Michael.
So we're going to put it up to a vote.
He gets his balls kicked. Whoa! No, that was H2O.
Well, no, that was H2O. Because again, you really see the ass eyes on that.
It's crazy too. When this movie came out, I loved it, man. I did. I was like, I couldn't wait to rent it and or to buy it on VHS and just watch it over and over again. But dude, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, or as Chad loves to call it, a movie ahead of its time.
I wouldn't go that far. They did reference Survivor in the movie, and that was very well within its time, actually.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. So we're gonna do a poll. Halloween Resurrection, is he a weak ass Michael or dog shit from a horse's ass? You decide. The poll is out.
That's what Brooke got it right. That's what I was thinking. He roars when he gets electrocuted. It's like
you know? Fasha, can you hear me? Oh man, good shit.
Let the dangertainment begin, y'all.
Oh, dude, do you know the Michael I should put on here? I should put it on Busted Michael Myers.
Oh, when he puts it on.
Here, son? You're not supposed to play Michael Myers. I'm Michael Myers.
See, when I was 12, I think I was 12. What year did this? Was this 03 when it came out?
2003.
2003. Yeah, when I was 12, I thought the Busta Rhymes shit was hilarious. Whenever him and Michael were goofing around in the hallway, I thought I couldn't get enough of that. I was like, that's my favorite scene in the movie. And then Katie Sackhoff gets her head off, you know. That was pretty good too.
Rogue says Bust the Mask is peak.
Oh yeah, dude. Tara Banks was up in the rafters too with her coffee like leaking out.
Hey, it's not coffee, it's espresso.
Yeah, I know that's right.
You with that freaking dumbass machine right there.
They had an espresso machine in the fucking garage, dude.
I know, all the red.
And that's how stupid it was. They were out in the fucking garage in this movie, just watching everybody about 10 feet from them getting slayed.
Dude, that's a good point because when they're searching the house, they have to go to the garage at some point. Like,
you would think so. And they're just out there in the fucking. So fucking stupid.
Wait, is it they were in a garage or were they in a shed?
I think it was a garage. It was a detached garage, which was pretty popular back in the day.
But here's the problem, though. It's a shit ass movie, so who the fuck cares? So
that's true. I know that's right.
But man, Chester says, so you want to be on Dangertainment? Let's see what you got. Hey, apparently they don't care about that. They don't care about that talent because if you can't scream, they'll just get a voiceover girl to make you scream.
Michael Myers is a great white shark.
Some chicken fried motherfucker.
And that makes me think about KFC every time too. It makes me kind of hungry when I get to that point in the movie.
Hey, his finger looking good.
Movie does have some. It has that kid from Smart House in there. It was crazy.
Dude, that's the other thing with that fucking movie. I know we're not supposed to do movies. We're just doing Michael's, but fuck that movie. That final guy, dude, didn't really even do jack shit.
No, he was in a different location the whole time. He was over there at the party, and he was such a nerd too because he were like everybody was partying, and he's like in the office, like pulling up this live stream of a damn haunted house exhibition. It's like, dude, come on, man, come on, go party.
Hey, from Bert's Corner opinion, they abso-freaking-lutely do need to bring back the Double Down sandwich. One of the best creations that KFC ever did. Well, second best, because the best is the KFC bowl. But
now we're going off track here for a second, but do you like the original recipe or the crispy recipe over there at KFC?
Me, you always got to go with the original, good sir. Especially when you go to the Yum Center in Louisville someday, you always go with the original.
I kind of like the crispy, man. I like really crispy chicken sometimes, man.
I don't know.
Well, really.
Hey, Gus's famous fried chicken, that's crispy right there.
Oh, Gus is great. Gus is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
So it's fucking
so is Burger
great.
King.
Anyways, hey, I'll go to the Burger King on Sunday so I can debunk this once and for all. But all right, so We're still waiting on that poll. We'll do one more Michael as we're getting to that. You know what? We'll go a little orange Michael here for finally entered the world of Rob Zombie's Halloween. We got 3 masks to talk about, 2 movies. So we're going to go with the orange mask as you see here. So let's see here. I did Resurrection first. So Brad, you go.
Resurrection. So now we're doing Rob Zombie's Halloween, the orange mask. That's right. I give credit to where credit's due for doing something a little bit different. Like we never thought we'd see Michael Myers running around in like a homemade orange mask. So I like it. I think, and what I like most about it though is like the physicality of this version of Michael. This is when we get to see him grown up. Like you see how big he is when he's walking down that corridor and he's got chains and shit, and he's like fucking 4 feet over everybody else. I think who was it? Bill Moseley was there. Well, this was in like the theatrical cut. Bill Moseley was there, and he's just fucking towering over him. Bill Moseley.
Wait, are we talking about Joe Grizzly?
No. I'm talking about Bill Moseley, Otis from Devil's Reject.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he was there, just getting towered over. And, dude, this was like the biggest, and it's a point in the movie like. So when you see this orange version of Michael, you see how big he is. Once he puts on the regular outfit. And moves on like in the third act of this movie, you don't really get that like scale as much. You almost just kind of forget, you're like, oh, that's Michael Myers. But when you see this orange version of Michael Myers, you're like, dude, that's a big motherfucker. Like when he's standing toe to toe with Joe Grizzly too.
Yeah.
Like he just looked, this is the biggest, most like just stout version. It's completely different from anything we've ever seen before. So dude, he's looking jacked when he's wearing this orange mask, and I love it. I love it, but I also was like, hey, this ain't Michael Myers is kind of the feeling I get from it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I would go, I'm going to actually go Kick-Ass Michael. Just
okay. See, I thought you were going to go with Gets the Job Done.
I was thinking about it, but sue me. I love this part of the movie. Honestly, more so than the ending. When I would get to Rob Zombie's Halloween, like I've said it before, I like the movie a lot in the beginning, and it kind of slows down as the movie goes on. And once we get to the end, it's just a rehash of the first movie shit we've seen before. But I love this stuff right here because it's different, and you don't know what's going to happen. He's going through like busting Danny Trejo with TVs. So yeah, I think
you, Mikey.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, but I'm somebody that can like differentiate. Like this is a different version of Michael. This is a different story being told. This isn't the same thing we've seen before.
Say the word.
Yeah, so it's I don't know what word exactly you're looking for, but it's like a multiverse, an alternate universe.
That's the best way I explain it. It's that the Rob Zombie movies are their own multiverse, everything the ever Michaels.
100%. And that's the way I look at him, and that's why I like him so much. So when I see this version of Michael, I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. He's got the long hair. He don't care. So yeah, give it to me.
All right. And I'm going to join you on Kick-Ass Michael with all that explanation right there. Excuse me. And it's different. I love different. And this is the first time I've felt like we've gone a different route in the Halloween franchise. And I know Rob Zombie gets a bad rap for his writing and everything, but if you just get an actually writer for him and he just focuses on directing a movie, he's a really damn good director, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. He's a really good director. He just gets a bad rap. And what he did with this, Michael, and actually never thought about this, Brad, until you brought it up, with how tall he was for over Joe Grizzly, who was tall. That was an excellent strategy by Rob Zombie just to get that intimidation factor of this particular Michael Myers. So I love this. So I agree, Brad. This is a kick-ass Michael, in my opinion, because I'm along with you. The first third of the movie is my favorite.
I love it, dude. It's a unique story, man. And it's an actual story too. It's about a kid that's just fucking had enough in life and he just fucking lets it rip, to say the least. Yeah, I like it.
Hell yeah. And I agree. Speaking of the freaking Big Orange dude with the big orange mask, go Vols. We won.
Got the W, 77-62. All right, moving on.
One
Should
down,
I watch the next game?
What in the hell no? 1 down, 5 to go. And then we got Atanas is here. What's going on there, Atanas? How are you doing, my friend? And then Brooke also says Tyler Maine.
Yes.
Because that's
fucking intimidating, man. Intimidating.
Dude, because we're about to speak of the intimidating factor. You think the orange mask was intimidating? This is the one that gives me fucking nightmares. Is when he actually gets the mask. And
go ahead, take it away, Birdie boy.
All right. Well, dude, this one, if I say to you right now, what is the, like, if you just put all those Michaels we were talking about in a whole big lineup, where the usual suspects started at the beginning of the movie, you just put them in that lineup, and you just tell me which one scares you the most, it's this one right here. This one is the epitome of, I do not want to fuck around with this guy. Not one single bit. The look of him, his presence, his brutal ass kills. You see the freaking blood on the wall back there after he just fucked up Dee Wallace right there? Just literally punched her in the face and dragged her in the fucking house. Actually, no, that was the dad, I believe. He was the one that punched in the face and dragged in the house. This dude is just a beyond just fucking scary as hell. And here's the other thing, too. And I brought this up that it's supposed to be the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. The Rob Zombie universe is where it's okay to break this rule for me. Because, again, this is a different Michael Myers. So different Michael Myers, different rules, especially in my whole multiverse idea. And just so when I see Michael's eyes behind that mask, even scares me even more because Brad, what did freaking Malcolm McDowell's Samuel Loomis say about this particular Michael?
Sizzling hot.
You son of a bitch. But what I was just going to say is these are the eyes of a psychopath. This is a fucking psychopath. I know I'm probably going to overshoot my shot here. I would put peak Michael.
I was thinking Kick-Ass myself. It's one that, again, I almost feel like I said, I almost prefer the orange version because you can feel how menacing he is. Once he puts on the irregular outfit, again, I don't know why with the movie, with the way it's shot in the last part of it, you don't really get a grasp of how big he truly is. He's farther away in this shot. He's farther away in a lot of the shots. You don't get that towering presence you get in the orange version. Now, granted, he's still a beast. He still has some great moments. I think the mask to me has aged a little poorly for this one. I think it just kind of looks like fabricated, when you're watching it. I think oh God, the trick or treat mask for this thing sucks. It just looks like.
Wait, are you talking about the one at the beginning as a kid?
No, I'm talking about the mask that Trick or Treat Studios created.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I got wait a minute. Speaking of which,
we got a visual aid. Visual aids are good. We like visual aids.
Because I do love this mask, but you are absolutely right. Not what is advertised.
Yeah, it just looks so goofy in that version. I like the mask because this was the first time we saw like an aged Michael Myers mask in the movie. But I think after 2018 came out, we saw how much better it could look. The overalls and everything. The rest of the look looks solid, but I just wish they would have let him do his own thing more so in the third act of this movie and not just recreated all the same scenes from the first movie with a different Michael Myers, because that's what to me holds it back a little bit. I'll go Kick-Ass though, because he is badass. When he takes those shots from the Magnum after they sell how powerful that gun is, and he just gets back up again. That was fucking cool. Give me Kick-Ass Michael here for this one. We can take it to the poll if you'd like to.
Sure. And just to let you know the results of the Everpoll, Brad, with Halloween Resurrection, 15 votes, 60% say weak-ass Michael for Resurrection.
Weak-ass Michael. Okay. For Halloween Resurrection. I dig it.
Yes. So we'll go ahead and put him right there, and we'll get the Everpoll started for a regular mask Rob Zombies from 2007. Peak Michael or Kick-Ass Michael? You let us know.
Kick-Ass Michael.
Just double checking everything real
Michael
quick.
For you.
Oh, and the super chat from earlier, from the Pumpkin King, it's a little green round pear looking thing saying that you are amazing. So we're amazing.
All right, well, so is the Pumpkin King.
Damn right. Pumpkin King's always amazing.
He comes, hey, Bertie, he comes only second place to the Burger King.
Motherfucker. Anyways, all right. So let's get to this guy, aka Hobo Myers.
Dude, I'm almost halfway.
I'm
almost halfway inclined to throw this guy a peak, Jason, or a peak, Michael, because he's fucking awesome. I love it. This is one that people either love or they hate. Like it's as divisive as you get in this franchise. I could see people putting it at the top. I know people are going to put it at the bottom because they hate the rip mask, the unopened, the mask off kind of thing. But to me, it was so fresh, dude. When he's walking around the field with his mask off, and like when he puts the mask on before he slays those people out in the field, dude, that was fucking with the breath. When he's breathing, you could see his breath out there because it's cold. That was fucking awesome. I love the hobo. You know what? I am going to go peak here. I don't think it's going to be appreciated, but I love how realistic it feels that this guy, nobody ever thinks about it, but yes, Michael Myers is a hobo. He doesn't have a home. He's out there roaming the streets. He's eating garbage, like he's just doing what he can to survive. And I love the, like, look, even in this picture, once his mask gets ripped at the strip club, he's got that kind of half like, Michael Myers, and he's got that half like Michael Myers, and yeah. I think it's fucking cool. And the hospital sequence, I love the look of it too. When he's running around, I know it's a dream, but it doesn't matter if watching a movie, it's still a scene of the movie. He's fucking badass walking through the rain with that axe and busting down the fucking door and just fucking slaying fools in the air. He's got a body of a dumpster full of bodies. I love the fuck out of this. Even when his mask is off, I love the approach to it. I love, just kind of making things a little bit more personal. It's honestly a bit intimidating too when you see his eyes like that in this version of Michael. I love it. So yeah, I'll do that.
And you know what? You swung me, baby. You swung me good. I'm putting him at peak Michael Myers as well because, first off, love the movie, but it's not, again, we're not doing the movie. We're just doing Michael. But I just want to let you all know. And I'll still die on this hill. I know Brad feels differently. And I know he's nervous every time I say this sentence because it hurts the channel. But guess what? Don't fucking care. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the best Halloween movie in the franchise. Sue me.
Oh. Hey, love the movie. Hey, look, you know what? Another thing I like about this, that big ass fucking Bowie knife he has in this movie, man. That's the biggest knife in the franchise. He's fucking slaying people with that thing, man.
It's not about the size, Brad. It's how you use it.
And he killed, dude, Dr. Loomis at the end, he fucking rips into pieces.
Die! No, just kidding. That's a different version. But no,
which I prefer.
Yeah,
that's the director's cut. That's the director's cut.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Ooh. Oh yeah, because it has the whole where Brad Dourif proves that he can act kind of thing. So I do agree. So God, I cannot wait to do a watch party on that.
And the jacket too, dude. He's out there like just
fucking... look at the jacket, dude. Like, and he's seeing freaking unicorns.
Yeah, it was a horse, but I mean, I could see where you like.
No, I'm talking. Oh
yeah, in the skit, yeah, that was fucking gold, man.
Dude, that was fucking brilliant. But
he fucks that dude up too, in that behind the strip club where he smashes his face in there. That was fucking crazy, man.
Oh, dude, yeah, stomps on it, dude. Yeah, this is just the most brutal Michael Myers, honestly, I've ever seen. From the hospital scene, from the strip club, going to freaking Annie's house and fucking her up in that bathroom, and that's the best part. That's one of my things I appreciate about that death. I know a lot of people will love to actually see the actual death scene, but it's better because Dave McCrae famously says, "Theater of the mind."
You hear
let
it
your
too,
mind
though.
take you. Yeah, but let your mind take you there. Just imagine, like you can hear it, but you don't actually see exactly what he's doing.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and this Michael is just peak Michael Myers to me. I agree with you, Brad. And my favorite shot of the movie of Michael is when he lifts that car with Lori in it, and you just see the cinematography with the moonlight and everything. Honestly, that's my second favorite horror movie cinematography shot of all time.
And the first number one being in Men, where that dude gives birth.
No, I was going to go with the original Halloween where he comes out of the shadows because I cannot imagine how to shoot that frame shot in the 78. With my third favorite cinematography horror movie shot of all time is Nosferatu, where the hand is overflowing the city.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
So fucking great. But that's Nosferatu. This is Michael Myers, Hobo Myers. He is peak Michael Myers.
Did you see that deleted scene where he's eating the garbage out of that lady's dumpster too? I'm glad they took it out because it's kind of goofy. But again, it's like, I mean, hey, he's got to eat.
Point.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, hey, at least he ain't killing a dog on screen. You go because that could be rough.
Well, he did do that though too.
Yeah, he did, but off camera.
Yeah, he ate it though on camera though.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta cook your dog well done. So let's see here. We got a couple more people I gotta say hellos to real quick. Talking shit. This is Mark. What's going on there, Mark? How are you doing from Talking Shit? Which, speaking of which, Talking Shit, me and Brad will be on Talking Shit next Tuesday at 8:00 Eastern time. We will be on Talking Shit. Possibly talking shit. So you do not want to miss out on that. So that is next Tuesday. I'll be sure to share a post on that Tuesday. And we also got Brian Elam. What's going on there, Brian? How are you doing? Long time no see, my friend. Hopefully all is well. And when Brad gets back, I got to show him your profile pic because, well, Brad, you see the freaking, he's got the dots going on.
Oh, yeah. That's a clue. I like it.
Oh, damn. Hopefully he ain't a banshee. Hopefully it's not. I know that's right. So, all right, we are good there. I'm gonna go check on the poll real quick. Oh, we could go ahead and end this poll, Brad. Out 14 votes, 86% with the original Halloween mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween. Kick-ass Michael.
We'll stick him there then.
I think that's a good spot. Let him join his orange face buddy.
Yes.
All righty, Brad. I think we're down to the most anticipating ones that the chat is going to be very curious about where we put these particular masks. The David Gordon Green trilogy. And we got to start the one that started it all, the biggest blockbuster success for a horror movie, Halloween 2018.
It's your turn now.
All right. So let's see here. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Brad?
I feel it.
Say something! Like that whole opening scene alone. I know that doesn't have the mask, but I just want to give credit for that. But for Halloween 2018, to me, if you're going to do what we call at this time, where this movie originated the term requel, this is how you freaking do it. It all starts with the look of it. They nailed Michael Myers' Halloween mask from 2018 with the weathered mask to freaking perfection. And as you can see from other horror movies, they try to replicate it, aka Scream 6. Like, that's how much this mask has influenced the requel genre of horror movies. And it's just amazing. He's a badass with the freaking bathroom stall shit where he kills people, slamming a freaking Aaron to the whole locker and all that, freaking pulling teeth out. Dude, I've never seen Michael Myers pull out no teeth before. He should major in dentistry, or be a hygienist. I don't know what the technical term for a freaking dentist is. I hate the dentist. Maybe he could be like freaking Glenn Jacobs. That's the dentist from WWE.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh my god, who would win that fight? But this Michael, and I gotta bring up his name because James Courtney, dude, fucking brilliant. Michael Myers, freaking brilliant. He's awesome. The best Michael Myers we've had ever since Nick Castle. Just does a lot of amazing things in this movie. And he also uses his strong hand at one point. And you got to give him credit for that. So I got no choice, but I'm going peak Michael with this one.
Of course we're going peak Michael for this one because this is the most OG feeling Michael Myers we've had since Halloween 2. The movements that James Courtney brought in, absolutely outstanding. I think, yeah, absolutely. He did such a good job of matching the original, I think. So yeah, give it to me, Nick Castle. So give it to me a peak Michael as well. The kills were all great. His look was what you would expect. They finally just came around to their senses and said, hey, we're doing a sequel to Halloween. Let's make it look like Halloween. You know, It's like, hey, he was in a movie called Stab. He got stabbed. they finally came around and figured that out. So let's do it. And I don't know what happened in the middle, but they finally got back to the roots and they made it work. So give it to me, baby.
Thank you, little roots. So, all right, Brad, we'll carry that on to the momentum right there. We got to go with this one right here. I know he's a little hard to see, but we've seen the visual of this guy. We call this the real chicken fried motherfucker. Halloween Kills. Brad, it's up to you.
Give me Peak again, man. It's the same look as before, but a little bit more charred on the mask, but just as brutal. This is actually, I would say, more brutal almost. This was probably the most brutal version of the traditional look of Michael that we ever got. It's a toss up between this and Halloween 6, I guess. But I would almost give the nod to this one just because the way he slayed all those firefighters, coming out of the house, just fucking duking them all out, killing them all. He killed that drone guy. I mean, everybody, like, dude, the kill with the fucking the light. I got technically it's not a kill.
Light bulb.
The light bulb in the neck though was fucking, and the way that he killed that chick's husband with all the different knives, like all that stuff was great. Again, they nailed the mannerisms of Michael, everything you would expect. It felt cohesive with the first movie. It felt like something you would see from Michael. So I love it, dude. Give it to me. The look they did him right in the movie too. Now again, the movie has gone up and down for me. I still like it, but this is Michael's movie. This is the whole movie. He's in it. He's slaying fools, and they did him right. With the brake lights illuminating him at one point, and all of the he's just fucking awesome in this movie. Your boy, Brett, your boy. What's his name? The guy that drops phones in queso just got fucking his head ripped all the way around, almost like part
Cameron
6.
Elam.
Yeah, that's right, Cameron Elam. Yeah, that was fucking awesome, man. So yeah, give me peak Michael as well.
Like, first off, that Cameron kill was the definition of XYZ up, down, left, right button trigger move. The fatality buttons for Mortal Kombat. Like, Michael Myers was the creator of that in that particular scene, or he's the fine definition of it. But yeah, I got to put him at peak Michael too, because as much like Halloween Kills is growing on me for a movie, if you just treat it like just a solo Halloween movie of just Michael just fucking people up, it's a great Halloween. It's a great Michael Myers standalone movie like that, if that kind of makes any sense. So if it's just Michael Myers, he's peak Michael Myers. But if you kind of treat it as a whole movie, it's still Halloween Kills. It's like a 3.75 out of 5, not the best movie. Plus, it fails at its job for being that B movie within your trilogy. Because your job for a B movie is to develop characters, the newer characters, and transition to the third movie. This movie absolutely failed on it. But what they did not fail at is the look of Michael Myers, the viciousness of Michael Myers, especially the scene where he chases down our girl, Lindsay. Yeah, that whole cinematography shot right there, fucking beautiful. Peak Michael.
I love it. And I guess we'll get into Halloween Ends now, Brady.
Right after we say hello to Aaron Click. What's going on there, Aaron Click?
Hello, good sir.
So let's see here. All right, I think we are all good there. So we're going to go with our last one of this evening, and that is Halloween Ends Michael. And he's old ass Michael to me, dude. He's slower than ever. I just don't like how he pretty much you build this whole 45 years of Laurie versus Michael, and they only do 10 minutes of it. And Michael just didn't fight quite as well as I want him to do it. And how he eventually gets got also rubs me the really wrong way. So this might be, but the look is badass. I will admit the look is awesome. But in my opinion, this might be a little bit controversial because I know how Brad feels about the movie. Weak ass Michael.
See, I love the movie, but I will concur that Michael in this movie is not the strongest point of it. The movie excels in atmosphere and characters and all that great stuff that I love to see. But Michael, barely in the movie. Now, like you said, I love the look. I think the look is right up there with the first two, maybe even better in a sense because he's got like dust and like cobwebs and shit, and it looks really cool.
He's got that sewer smell going on.
But when you see him, he's like in the sewers, like it just, Now, when he comes to that pool party or where that doctor and his like assistant or whatever at the house,
Yes, where
and
they
he
were having
stabs
an
her and he
affair.
stabs her up on the wall, that was like peak Michael shit right there. But then he gets his ass kicked by Lori in the end. Like, you know, he gets his ass kicked by Corey in the sewer as well. I think just the look alone is going to pull this up to get the job done. But what we see from Michael, just you know, he's not his best self in the movie. So I'm gonna put him right there in the middle. It gets the job done.
Gets the job done. So we got one more poll to do, my friend.
I don't have a poll.
I don't have a poll. All right, so Halloween ends. Michael, because I should do terminology again. We're not doing movie. We're just doing Michael Myers. So that's going to be gets job done for a week as Michael. This is going to be an interesting poll right here. So go ahead, vote away. And as we are weighing on those last couple of votes there, Brad, should we say what's coming up on Good Real Hunting?
Let's do it. We got some big things coming up.
Yeah, because I told them already that we'll be on Talking Shit next Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be on Talking Shit because, you know, we're going to be talking shit. And we got the big one of our biggest streams of the year.
Yeah, the real March Madness. Always a good time. This year, of course, we're doing comic book movies. Donald Duck's going to be there. And it's going to be good. We got an epic bracket here. And like Brett said earlier, you guys can fill those out and have a chance to win a $25 gift card. And it's just all comic book movies. So, you know, it's mostly like superhero stuff, but we threw in a couple oddballs just to kind of make it
and you'll be surprised what some of those oddballs are. Even they surprised us.
Yeah. Yeah, we threw in a couple of those. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got a couple movies I need to watch before next Thursday, but yeah, we'll get it done. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I always love doing the tournament, so it's going to be fun.
Hell yeah. And real quickly, if you want anything coming up on the Fright Divide?
Yes, absolutely. So we're about to film our next episode. We took a week off because I was out of town and stuff, and we were just going through some stuff. But
you need some good ribeye?
Yeah, oh boy, let me tell you about that ribeye, Bertie boy. But no, I think for the next movie, if you guys have any ideas, I want to do something kind of classic. So far, we've done a lot of newer movies. I think everything's been 2020 and above. My wife and I. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, it's my wife and I. She doesn't really. She likes horror movies, but she gets scared pretty easy. So I make her watch scary movies and get her reaction. And you know, we've done like Host and Heretic, and the first one was Smile 2. But I think I'm going to do something classic next. I'm thinking maybe Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like the original one. Yeah, or like Nightmare on Elm Street, which you've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, but only like once and a long time ago. So that one, it's something like that. So if you guys have any ideas for a good classic movie she needs to see, let's check it out. But we're going to shoot that over the weekend. Should be out next week.
I'll tell you my ultimate suggestion is going to be Gonjim Haunted Asylum. It's a found footage flick.
Yeah, well, you know, we just did Host, which is found footage.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying for the next found footage, that's going to be the one that terrifies her. I guarantee.
Oh yeah, we might have to do the Ju-on, the Grudge. Ooh. You know, one of these days.
And Brooke, thank you so much for sharing that link for Brad and Michelle's YouTube channel right there. Thank you so much. I'll keep that up for a good bit.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Brooke.
And what's coming up also for Good Real Hunting, Brooke, sorry, I will move that post for a minute because we're doing a Final Destination watch party series, which is 3 weeks away from that. And we'll be doing the entire Final Destination franchise as a watch party. We'll talk about it. We'll make fun of it. You'll never know what happens and whatever people we may bring on for those particular watch party, so be sure to stay tuned with that. And I know Matt Fauci over at Fauci Cinema has been doing these, but for these particular ones, we're going to put our very own Good Real twist behind them. So we'll offer something different. So stay tuned. April is where we start our road to Final Destination Bloodlines.
Right, you are, Tim.
And then for Bert's Corner, I'm getting some ideas generated right now, but I'm pretty close. I was just, again, wanting to do the real March Madness stuff before get all that out of the way so we can kick ass next week. But right after that, that's when I'll start releasing some kind of solo content and even do a live stream to explain just pretty much what this channel's all about. So all that's coming up. But again, I just don't want to rush into it. I want to take my time, let it marinate.
Some big eyes. Nice fish. Big fucking eyes.
So, and Brooke, thank you so much for sharing that one as well. I really appreciate that. But I wanted to highlight that one just because, fuck yeah. Brad and Michelle's going to be a pro at it. I'll just tell you already.
Yeah, dude, she likes it, man. She likes it secretly.
Yeah,
secretly.
So, all right, so let's end this poll and we'll get everybody out here because Brad, 14 votes, 71% say weak ass Michael for Halloween Ends.
Well, there he goes. Then there he goes. I wonder what the poll. I bet if we did the Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie, it would have been dog shit from a horse's ass, man. But no,
man,
it's
I don't
cool.
even want to know.
Birdie and I love it though. Birdie and I love it.
Dude, I cannot wait till we do the watch party of that when we do the series, like the watch party series in the future. I cannot fucking wait. It's going to be the greatest shit ever and piss a lot of people off. All right, so let's recap and we'll get you all out here so y'all can get to some comic book watching until next week. So dog shit from horse's ass, Halloween 5, Michael Myers, CGI Michael Myers from H2O, and the alien looking Michael Myers from H2O. Weak ass Michael is going to be the regular Michael from H2O, Halloween Resurrection Michael, and Halloween Ends Michael. Gets the job done. It's just the regular Halloween 4 mask from Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Kick-ass Michael is going to be the bandage look for Halloween 4. Halloween 6, Michael Myers, both the orange mask, and the regular mask for Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007 as Kick-Ass Michaels. And then the peak among the peak. And Brad, as you notice here, I think this is one of our first tiers we've ever done where we've had more top tiers than anything.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, dude. I was happy to see it because you don't really think about it. You think about Halloween, you're like, oh, there's only a couple good Michaels. But look at this. There's actually like probably what 33% of the franchise, maybe. I don't know. I just spitballed that, but I mean,
well, there's 16
really
Michaels
solid.
we did, so whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 16, 1/4 of the franchise.
Very solid.
Hey, I freaking take it. And what those freaking peak Michaels are, that is the original Michael Myers from 1978, Halloween 2 from 1981, Michael Myers with the blood tears, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Hobo Myers. We got the requel Michael Myers from 2018, and we got the true crispy chicken fried motherfucker from Halloween Kills.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Hell yeah. So that is our freaking tier. So, of course, let us know. What do you think about our tier list? Did we get the right order? Do you agree what you see here? Or do you just want to say, fuck y'all for putting Hobo Myers at peak Michael Myers? How fucking dare you? Get pissed off in that comment section down below because it always helps when you comment. And even just to give us a thumbs up like this, if you just want to do that as a comment, it still helps direct our video to other people. And if you even want to take it the extra mile, this tier ranking deal, the link of it is in the description down below as well. Fill yours out and share it within our Facebook group, again, just to show how wrong we are. So do all that and we would appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So let me see if there's any other comments real quick. Carby say, good night, everyone. Thanks for all the welcomes. Good job, Brad and Bert. She calls me Bert. Miss you, Chris, and hope you get to start feeling better. Yeah, Chris should be all good to go. Good to come back next week to enjoy one of our biggest streams of the year of the real March Madness, because we cannot do it without his help, along with your all's help. Be sure to watch Real March Madness in order to participate, because you all will be voting on the true winner.
That's right, you are, Ted.
So he calls me Ted. See here. Brad, there's the EMF 5. We got to get the fuck out of here. He needs our help.
We better do it. We better fix it.
He's got a boat in a terrifying windstorm right now. We got to go save him.
Let's do.
We got to go save the boat. So, all right, we're out here, guys. We got to take care of this EMF 5. We'll see you next week for the Real March Madness, which will be the 4th Real March Madness we've ever done for the comic book movies. Blu-ray Addict, I see you. What's going on, man? But fortunately, we are locking out. And Blu-ray, we hope to see you next week.
Absolutely. Good to see everybody.
See you guys. Have a good weekend. Whoop, whoop.
No!